Well, howdy do everybody. Being the Brave Her coming to you with another stream, and I'm cold, so I'm gonna pull my blanket up. There we go. Now I guess before I do that, fit check. Here we go. Not standing up entirely today, but you can see I got a little polka dot skirt on. It's a knee-length one too, and when you twirl, it flares out in the most beautiful way. Anyways, hello, how we doing? There you go, let me pull chat up on the side so I can actually read it, because I can't read it when it's in the tiny little OBS screen over there. There, Gigi says, hi Bean, I can't stay for long, but I wanted to say hi. I gotta go now, but have a good stream. Aw, thank you for popping in. Even just for a second, thank you, thank you. Yeah, but yeah, today we're gonna be playing a little bit of Infinity Nikki, just a nice, relaxing dress up, and I'm already struggling with this. So this is supposed to be a hair bow, but I keep using it as like an accent bow, and I don't have a reliable way to pin it on myself, so right now I've got a hair clip. This would probably be a good job for a bobby pin, but I don't have a bobby pin. So it works. It might flop forward like that because it is heavy. And then, yep, it just came off. Let's try that again. There we go. What if I put it behind the button? There we go. There. Oh, it looks a little goofy, but that's okay. There. I need it to go with the outfit, because otherwise just the plain pink don't look too good. But oh, it's crooked. There. Anyways, yeah, so if you've been keeping up with the news on the channel, you know that a few days ago our good friend Chevalien lost their fight with cancer, and it's been a heartbreaking few days. But you know, I think, you know, still just logging in and playing some games, keeping up with you guys, with the community, and reaching out and just talking over the past few days has definitely been a big help. So thank you guys for, you know, still being here and watching, even though I'm a little bit quieter and a little bit sadder than usual, but it's always better to be sad together. But yeah, that's why I think today, just to get back into the swing of things, we're just gonna do some Infinity Nikki, just some nice relaxing dress up, and you know, just yap for a bit. Today I went for a quick walk around the building. I took the trash out, which I been needing to do over the past few days, but you know, just haven't had the energy. And come on, play. There it goes. But yeah, the trash has been stinking up the kitchen, and I just haven't had the strength to do anything about it. But I took care of that today, so that was needed. Right, I'm gonna turn that down on my end. Let's make sure that it's not too loud on your end. Make sure that you can actually hear me. Yep, what is that? That's a train. Cute! Yeah, I guess there's a new update out, so we got some new stuff to play with, new outfits to pull for. But it might take a while to load. Okay. Background music is pretty though. There. But yeah, it is sort of this strange feeling of yesterday and today. Now that kind of like the shock is kind of wearing off, it's this weird sense of how do you return back to normal? How do you return back to, you know, just doing what you were doing beforehand? And you can't really continue as if nothing's happened, because it's very obvious in your heart that something's happened, and like I said, there's a gap in your life where someone used to be, but you still have to go to work and take the trash out, and it's a very surreal feeling. Like I said, returning to normal after losing someone. And of course there's the guilt of, you know, how dare I return to normal when they can't. But you can't really let that consume you, or else, you know, that's an easy way to ruin your life. But eventually you do have to get back to what you were doing. You know, life doesn't stop. Life doesn't stop when you have a bad day, no matter how bad the day is. But definitely taking time in between, you know, the things that you have to do to really just rest and check in on yourself and just go for walks, take in some fresh air, some water, you know, go get yourself a donut or something. And just keep being nice to yourself in times like these. Like, this isn't the time to beat yourself up. This is a time to really make sure that you're taking care of yourself and taking care of the people around you. I've been spending, you know, quite a bit of time with Felix and my roommate's cat Laddie. When she's not here, I'm his babysitter. So that's why the starting soon screen kind of, I left it on a bit longer, because as I was about to hit start, I heard a crash. And Laddie came running out to me, which normally he's very timid. He hides under things a lot of time. So when he purposefully comes to me, I know that, oh, something just scared him and he needs some petting. So I went into my roommate's room and I saw that somehow one of the cats knocked her mirror over, and it scared Laddie, and he ran out to me for some pets to calm him down. But nothing's broken. I just pick it up, put it back against the wall, and hopefully their roughhousing doesn't destroy anything else today. But yeah, I also have it. Like I said, it's weird. It's kind of going back to what you were doing, because I have projects that I still need to work on. But one of them I think is going to be first priority is my friend Natsuturi Hinata has a sort of a concert anniversary stream coming up in a few days. And Mystic and I are going to be recording some song pieces to sing along with her.
A new day. Everything feels brighter.
And that's something that I want to make sure I take care of now. But unfortunately, you know, I've been kind of out of it the past few days. Mystic has a sore throat, but, you know, the deadline is in a few days and neither of us want to disappoint her. So later on today, Mystic and I are gonna meet up and get our song pieces recorded, because now is not the time to disappoint our friend with poor time management skills. So we're gonna get together and work on that. It's only a few lines, so hopefully should be done within an hour. But that's something important that, you know, we can work on together today, which will, you know, it'll feel good to check something off the to-do list. But I have, like I said, an animation I'm working on for a multi-animator project. It's only 5 seconds, and I've got like 2 seconds of it done. So maybe just some quick, and it's a really fast scene, so there isn't a lot of emotion in it, just a lot of, you know, kind of like Looney Tunes movement. It's a life series multi-animator project, so that'll be, the full deadline for that is December. But I want to get my piece done as soon as possible, because it is kind of sort of reigniting my love for actual like frame by frame animation. I know I've been doing a lot of character design work and, you know, costume design work, but I haven't actually frame by frame animated characters moving in a while, and I wanna do more of that with my animatics and make them a bit more movement and a little bit less storyboardy. Yeah, so the creative energy is still there, but you know, I went to pick up my pencil last night and the hand just wasn't working. It's like, all right, I'll play some Pokemon. The strength will come back in a few days. It's all right. There we go, but let's see what's going on, Nikki. I'm glad to see you again. It's been a while while you're away. We find ourselves talking about you, your incredible sense of style. Now you're finally back. Welcome home to Mirrorland, Nikki. We're so happy to see you again. To celebrate. Okay. There we go. 120 diamonds. Ooh. Can be used to upgrade Eureka. Let's see if I remember how to play this. It's been like a month. I'm back. There we go, now the intro music is gone, I can turn this up a bit so you can hear the background music. There we go. Today's gift, baubles. Can be used to upgrade clothes, okay. Golden season, what in the name of Helena Bohem Carter is that? Travel shop, resonate now. I guess this is the new stuff that we can pull for. Oh, it's her. Allison's travel shop. Also, is she like... Oh, she's all the way over there. Or... there. Secret base, wish gathering. That's right, we were in the middle of a story. Trade progress, I guess we can go give her stuff.
The wind is picking up. Mama, be careful.
We need to
Don't
do
blow away.
our...
It's just a light breeze. I'm not worried at all.
daily pools. Store. Which side is my volume? There we go. I have two little volume controls on my headphones and I keep forgetting which side is which. Here we go. Yes. This is all stuff for the house. I don't have a house yet. Oh, I got the treadmill. Home Supplements, Golden Market. Ooh. Those are nice. I've always loved ice skating outfits. And like gymnastics outfits. They're always so pretty. Hey. About harvest for fall. Moment of truth. Oh, you get little like Nancy Drew outfits and oh, these are poses. Purchase to obtain. Yeah, this is all the stuff you can get with actual money. No. Mushroom. Here we go. Where is the... give me the first one. How do I get these? Oh yeah, okay, these are the ones you gotta pay for. Yeah, let's skip through that. This takes actual money. Ninja Star says, a wonderful day to look at my phone and see a wonderful stream just starting. Yeah, welcome in. We're going through our all of our little notifications here. Zero. It says it's 0. I don't know what I'm going to use this for. But if they're all 0, I guess I'll take it for free if you insist. Said I don't know where these are gonna go. I don't have a house yet, but you know, these will be nice for when we unlock that. These are really pretty. Yeah, just give me all the stuff that says 0. Oh, everything's 0. Let's go. For me? You shouldn't have. Tree. Arcane. Arcane. Me and my roommate have been watching Arcane, and we have motorcycle outside the window. We have 1 episode left, but we haven't had a night where we're both home together to finish it. But I want to watch it soon before I forget what the characters' names are. There you go. I heard that they are coming out with a new series that's in the Arcane universe. So it won't be following the same characters, but it'll be in the same world, which will be really cool because we need more of that art style. We need more super cool animation things to keep punching AI in the face. Oh, I got all my free stuff. They must have heard that I was sad, so they gave me a bunch of free stuff. That's always good when you're sad. And that's all real money. Let's get out of here. So our resonance... Well, let's do the resonance last. There you go. But also, while we're here at the beginning, I want to say that in the description, I do have a link set up if you want to go donate to the blood cancer organization. I threw $10 in, because as you know, I don't have a lot of money, but you know, I have $10 that I can toss over there. And the cool thing is, they have a little option to type in like where you work, not like the address, but type in where you work, like McDonald's, and they'll see if your company has a thing set up to match your donation. So if you work at McDonald's and you donate $10, then McDonald's itself will donate $10. So it's like, that's cool. Yeah, take some money from them and throw it towards something actually good. And also, as I said before, our other Stonevania friend Kiki, her family is dealing with a cancer diagnosis, and I believe it's her uncle. And when you're an adult who is being faced with, first of all, the cancer diagnosis, but on top of it, the chance that you might lose your job or you might not be able to pay to put food on the table for your kids, it's an extra level of scariness to an already scary condition. And so they do have a GoFundMe set up, and that link is down below too, if you want to, like I said, throw $10 their way as well to, you know, help them stay on their feet for as long as possible. Because we're living in America, and getting sick means that you could lose your house. There. Oh, there's Mystic. Oh, these are the people we met in the game. Mirror Journey.
We begin with a magical encounter between a
stop.
Cadence-born and a...
That's actually a cute outfit. Look at his ears. Look at his ears jiggle. Like pudding. Okay, that's actually really cute. Start exploring. There we go. I guess that's what we get at the end of it. Or you could buy it. No. I'm not giving you money. I'm sending it to somewhere good. Ninja Star says, oh, that's cute. Yeah. You know my distaste for Momo's appearance, but that costume kind of helps a bit. Task, log in. There we go. You know, I'm always gonna complain about how so many things are buried underneath different buttons. Like, a lot of this could be on one page, or split between two instead of 9. Wish gathering. Okay, this is our main quest. Eavesdropper turned out to be Galio. He ran into the Wish Envoy at the Eastern Ruins. This clue opens up a new opportunity. Head to the ruins and investigate. Okay, so we're still on the hunt for the guy who's been selling scam Wish bottles and causing people to fall into comas when they use them. So we're still looking for him. But yeah, I don't know if we'll do that. Oh, we get a hat if we do this one. Wear the specific skirt, talk to Rosie. Okay, these are all of our random quests. We might do some of these today. But now... Actually... Are you gonna give me something? You've unlocked the Wishfield chapter of the Expedition Handbook. Okay, that doesn't matter. Mail. I keep forgetting the mail they give you stuff for updates. There we go. And now let's pull for some outfits. Come on. So we've got our witch and fairy outfits. See, I'm trying to find a good spot to put the mic so you can still see my outfit. There. Got a witch outfit and fairy outfit. So that's Blossom on the Breeze. Blooming Afar. Ooh, that's cute. You know, I like my pinks. Distant sun showers. Oh, that's cute. And you get a little Squishmallow toy. I like that one. And here's our usual one. And just our Momo. Although he still doesn't look right though. Yeah. Pink is always good. Yeah, can't go wrong with it. Let's see, so we have 640 of these. And one of those. Store to get more stellarites. Can I can turn these into this. How did I do this before to turn these into these? And the 5 draws. How do I turn you into you? Is it at the bottom? Oh, I get stuff for free. I need to remember to scroll down to check out the free stuff. You found an exchange stop somewhere. It's somewhere in here. And look at free. I had no idea we had this much free stuff down here. Give me that. No free things here. I love the little note up top saying, "Hey kids, don't go broke when you do this." Free. Give me that. Oh, let's resonate once. There you go. And you can see it this time. Let's see what we get. Hairstyle. the store to get more stellarites? No. Oh. We'll figure that out later. Let's do some actual running around. Because I don't know if I'll do any quest things today. I kind of just want to run around and pick flowers. We do have more of the map we can unlock. Let's see. There we go. Okay, so that's... Let's hit these buttons to switch our outfits. I'm remembering. And then hold down shift to approach bird. There. I pet the bird. He's got a little clover on his butt. Oh, Jesus, Momo, where'd you come from? Let's get all the birds. I think today is just a resource gathering day. Let's just walk around and unlock the map. Oh, look at all the little clovers in the ground. Cute. And let's get you. I bet the bird. Wow. Who's digging me? Oh. I told my roommate that K-pop Demon Hunters is coming back to theaters for Halloween weekend. And they sent back a big, whoa! That'd be cool to see on the big screen. The frick. How do I do this? Ooh. It's got a little bow tie. How do I do the jump smash thing? Cute. There we go. Boop. Give me that. 30 diamonds, beautiful. Wish gathering, okay, that's a little thing with the quest. I still have all these little red dots on the screen. Let's see. Shard Sea of Stars. Shard Sea of Stars. Oh, I can unlock a more advanced bug catching outfit. I need more I need goggle bugs. Found near the water's surface. Well, I haven't seen any of those yet. Oh, like I said, we need to unlock the map to go find some more of these materials. Celeb crows, bedrock crystal. We need to unlock bedrock edition, apparently. Hat. I have a hat like this, but it keeps blowing off my head. So ball caps are my one and only love, because even berets fall off my head. Sun hats fall off my head. Ball cap stays. Oh, there's some more guys. Let's see if I can get them from here. Nope. Nope. Ooh. Are you Gogglebug? There's a wing star around here. Yeah. All materials collected, time to craft. But you're not a cocoa bug, you're pink. Acquired ballet flyer, that's what that is. What do I need a ballet flyer for? Yeah, let's pick up some pearls. Time to craft. What was that? C? No. Or... how do I craft? How do I make my sketches? Is it Y? U? L? No. How do I go build my sketches? I need a crafting table or something. Okay, no, I don't know what I did, but I got something. Where is my... oh. Oh, I see something new on the map, and it looks like a bag of money. But I need to figure out how to craft first. Like I said, it's been a while. Okay. Oh, that's these. Wardrobe, DIY workshop. What? Oh, cool. My dad sent me pictures of the fall colors from back home. Album, mirror journey, backpack. DIY? No. Got factions, courses. Sketches. The big thing that says sketches, but this is... where do I find the pieces that I just had up on screen? I guess I can build some jewelry. There we go. So that's for the business outfit. So I guess that's what the... oh. I'm missing long stocking wool. Found in the breezing meadow. Shoes. Oh, but this outfit isn't that pretty. It's cute, but it's not my style. Why do the gloves need so much? Jeez. Look at how much the gloves need compared to the dress. What could I make? I could make the hair. I can make the socks. And I can make the shoes. And I can make the bow. Let's make the bow. Can't go wrong with bows. Rare pieces. Here we go, rare pieces. So these are all the ones that I've made. Crafted. See, that's a dress we have on now. And I guess that if you make another one, you can sell it. Get some money. I'm still trying to find a good spot for the microphone. Maybe on this side. You don't want it blocking your face. So I need aroma lilies. I swear I can buy those somewhere. And the rest of these. Okay. Sketches, and then go into rare stuff. Got it. Let's keep running around. Like I said, I see something on the map that looks like a money bag. Money makes me feel better. Oh, it's far away. Here's all of our clean birds. bug. Can I fully explore this? I don't think so. But I need the beetles. Hey, there we go. Doop. That's a Whistle? This one's stuck. There we go. Like I said, I don't know if I just didn't fully explore this place yet, or if those things reset. But that's right, because last time we found a hidden chest up there. But it is not here anymore. Someday I want to get better at like sewing and cosplay stuff, because I just realized that this outfit right here is such an iconic Infinity Nikki outfit that would be a good one to cosplay. Because it is kind of hard to cosplay Infinity Nikki because it's dress up. And the character is like Barbie, you can do whatever you want. But the ability outfits, everyone who knows the game would recognize that, so that'd be a good cosplay. But that'd be a really complicated one. That's not something you can put together from going to Goodwill. Luffy Tick says, woohoo, catching a Bean stream 2 days in a row. That's because Bean has streamed 2 days in a row. What an occurrence. I want to definitely keep making time to stream. Come back here. Because this is really fun. I like this. And also, like I said, we're on the path to hitting the monetization goal, so I can start getting, you know, some quarters for my rent. And you need to hit 3,000 watch hours and 500 subscribers. Right now we're sitting at 240 subscribers, and we hit 2,000 hours of watch time. So big thank you to you guys. Thank you for helping us hit that first goal. Like I said, I'm gonna keep pushing the videos, but also I don't want to just make garbage. So I gotta find the balance of making things not quickly, but in a timely manner, and always having at least one thing to be uploaded. If I can get one video uploaded a week and one stream a week, I think that's a good consistent pace that I can work with. And there's a chest up there. Give me that. 5 diamonds. Bird, do not hit the bird. You clean the bird. There you go. But yeah, you can hear my voice that I'm still kind of bummed out, but streaming and I guess talking to you guys and just sitting down and chilling for a bit is really helpful. To, you know, get the wind back in my sails and keep going and working on stuff. I tried to sit down and animate last night. I just didn't have the energy in my hand. Wrote a little bit of Tales of SS Hermit, but that's also a hard one to work on because Chev was, you know, one of my primary readers. They would be one of the ones to edit the chapters before I sent them out, and it's like, oh, this is the first one that's gonna be uploaded without them reading it. But I got a few sentences written. It's something where, obviously I'm not gonna stop working on things, but it is difficult to just kind of get back into the swing of what you're doing with, you know, like I said, that gap in your life of where someone used to be. Can I get up here? No. But, like I said, obviously I'm not gonna stop, you know, doing any of the things that I'm doing, because... but it might take, like I said, a little bit for my voice to come back and for my energy to come back. But what's important is you keep going. It doesn't matter if you do it slowly or sadly, as long as you take your next step. Even if it's in a different direction, even if it feels different, you take that next step. And what in God's name is that? I feel like it's gonna electrocute me. Common to all regions. Well, I've never seen it before. Guess we're doing this now. Well, though, I don't want to do any quests. I just want to collect materials. Let's see what he has to say, anyways. Hi, Mr. Fedora Man. Your styling gives off an active whim and a scent not native to this land. Why you smelling me? I'd reckon you're a stylist with some remarkable experiences. That's spot on. May I ask your name? Call me Ermita. I like the names in this game. They sound fantasy-esque, but you can still pronounce them. Call me Ermita, if you don't mind. Alright, Ermita. About that cavern treasure you mentioned, would you be willing to tell us about it? It's just another little secret in this world, and I'm more than happy to share it with a skilled stylist like yourself, miss. But before we get into that, can I test your prowess? How would you like to do that? Clothes you're wearing, they carried power. Even a sack fashioned from an old piece of clothing can be tainted by the dark essence, transforming it to an Essling. On the nearby slope, there are a few Esslings like that. Take care of them, and I'll tell you the secret of the treasure. Oh, that's why the Esslings look like rag dolls, because the outfits in this world have magic power, but if the magic of the outfits gets tainted, the fabric turns into the Esslings. Got it. That's why they look like dolls. Funny. You said nearby hillside. Where is... What hillside? Where are my quests, and why is that not Q? Quests. Bush gathering, world. Purify the Esslings. There we go. Take me there. This way.
Yep.
Interesting discovery. Yeah. So sometimes I wish this game would be a little bit more straightforward with some stuff, because as you've seen, things do tend to get hidden and characters tend to ramble on for pages and pages. But it is cool to put the pieces together yourself, of like why the world is the way it is. There we go. Was that it? Oh, that was easy. That was easy. Pardon me, ma'am. Ermita! I did your stupid task. You could have killed those guys with your broom. Why are you sweeping a dirt path anyways? I can sense it, a pure, fresh, natural scent. Has your pure whim completely purified the Esslings? I can't smell a thing. Either way, Nikki handled all of them in 2 seconds. Fantastic, with those impure scents gone, the fragrance in this area has become even more potent. Are you gonna give me like a perfume or something? That's not because you haven't come across it. That lingering fragrance. What in the world are you rambling about? I hope the treasure isn't a scam. Tucked in the woods, hidden amidst mountains and fields. After sweeping this place for so long, the dust has dulled my senses of smell, but I can still catch it from here. The cavern's fragrance. The treasure's fragrance. Smells like pennies. If a stylist gets access to it, their power will get a serious boost. Oh, I remember, because in the game, because obviously you can't smell perfume through a video game, but if you acquire perfume, it gives you like ability boosts, which I think is a really cool way of incorporating it. Treasure in the cavern smells nice, and grabbing it makes it stronger. Exactly, fragrance is power. If it's that straightforward, can you explain it in simpler terms, or just give me the directions? Patience is also a test of skills. Okay. The cavern isn't far from Dream Warehouse up the road. Beware, there are quite a few Esslings. If you're brave enough to hunt treasure in danger, use the power you've just shown to take them down. Okay. Once you bring out the treasure, let me savor that captivating fragrance again. Okay. That moon is moving fast. Anyways. I'll get back to you, Rosie. Oh, it's on the other side of there. Okay. Around the mountain. Jump. 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 There we go. I also need to find the makeup girl again, because I want to get my hands on some makeup. Log. This way. Oh, lag. Gotta sit still a second. There's a whip star around here. How about you shush for a second? Investigate. To the lucky finder of this notebook, no matter what year it is and who you are, know that you're holding something extraordinary. Something that could revolutionize the world of styling. Fortunately, I'm gravely injured and trapped in a cave swarming with Esslings. The entrance is right there, my dude. Can't reveal this discovery myself to the world. I fear I may fail to fulfill my teacher's wishes. Teacher entrusted me. Before setting off on her mission, my teacher entrusted me with several of her special concoctions and this notebook. She told me, if I must sacrifice myself to eradicate evil, do not mourn me. This is the culmination of all I've learned. Continuing my research will be the greatest comfort to me. I spent the first half of my life immersed in the forest, attuning myself to the unique energies of living beings. As plants grow, they exhale the world's essence, while minerals are formed through extremes of heat and cold. With the power of whim, one can refine these essences of all things into fragrant substances I call whim fragrance. When a stylist imbues themselves with whim fragrance, their styling skills are significantly enhanced. So this is the explanation of how the perfume came to be. While trapped here, I unexpectedly discovered that by using whim fragrance on ability outfits, they start to manifest powers that were previously unseen. If not for my teacher's invention, I wouldn't even have the chance to leave this letter behind. The whim fragrance my teacher left me still remains. I've carefully placed it in this cave. I'm not afraid of death. Our lives are long. Come on, man. I'm only worried that my teacher's research will be buried here, never to see the light of day. This place was once blessed by the Wishing One, so I'll make a wish. I hope whim fragrance finds its way to the future, helping stylists eradicate evil and freely unleash their creativity. I'm like half expecting to see a skeleton or something nearby of the dude. Oh, I'm sorry, dude. I'll go get the thing that you left down here. Bug. You're up too high. Yeah. Pearl wings. Pearl. Ooh. That's 1, 2, 3. Oh, there's more down here. Let's pick this up first. Hello? Are there any more? Only 3. I wish the battles were a little bit harder. But not today. Mirror thread, nice. Ah. Bop bop. Oh, that's cool. I was about to say, if I drown in that, I'd be so upset. Dude. Bing, bing, bing. Daisy, Daisy, give me your answer due. Emerald Pond. Ooh, we can get something. I'm half crazy, all for the love of you. I can't afford a carriage. No, it won't be a stylish marriage. I can't afford a carriage, but you'd look sweet upon the seat of a bicycle built for 2. I remember it now. Give me those. That's right, we need to make a stop back at Kilo's place. To go give him our dewdrops. Sit. Oh. This is a nice spot. If I think later on today, I think once I'm done here, I'll go for another trash pickup walk. As the sun's out. My bow just fell off. The sun's out, the wind's not too strong. Picking up trash is really hard when it's windy, because it just keeps making a mess. And the thing is, the wind out here isn't freezing. That was the downside of Pennsylvania, is that even when it was nice and warm out, see if I can do this. Nope, it's too thick. Even when it was warm and sunny out, in Pennsylvania, the wind would still be freezing. There. And so even on nice days, I'd still have to be bundled up just to keep myself from getting sick. But now we have an actual fall breeze coming through, which is making it very, very lovely outside. Like I said, it's sunny and still warm out here in the desert, but the wind is cool enough to actually cool you down, but not so cold that it ruins your day. Makes you sick. Oh, let's see if I can I shoot those from here? He says, yay! Yeah! And, oh, hello. I did see a street cleaning truck the other day, which is the first time I've seen one out here. So it's good that they at least have those, but the street cleaning trucks, they get the garbage that's in the, alongside the curves along the road, and that means that even though they get the stuff that's piled up there, there's still a bunch left on the sidewalks and in the grass. So that's where I come in. I get my little bag and my grabby stick. Search for treasures in the cavern. I need to keep going that way. Aha! That's what I had to do. I see now. Okay, this is the way I came. And to get back up, I need to go here. 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 Up here and around and down, it looks like. Or over here. Let's use the camera. Whee! That's cool design right there. Where's the little pathway I need to take? Over there. Over there. Thank you for putting in the shiny things to guide me. Wait, where are the shiny things? I will jump. There we go. But I don't think I can go that way. I need to keep going this way. There we go. I lost the path. Hello. Don't mind me. Just blasting you off the face of the earth. But there we go, herbal scent. Made by blending the stems and leaves of the pom-pom grasses and cis blooms, the resulting blend emits a subtle herbal scent that can be smelled from afar. I've tried perfumes before, you know, IRL, but to me they all just kind of smell like soap. Let's take it back to Ermita. But first... bug. So we can just hop out that way. Or we can go further. Oh, this is the entrance. Aha. But you can't get out that way. Okay. Away we go. We got our perfume that some poor sap died for.
Hey.
Give me those. And we'll keep doing our material gatherings. I don't know what the lamp blooms are for, but I'm picking up all of them. Squirrel! Oh, that guy's cute. Come here, Bobby. You got a little heart-shaped tail. Hey. Look at that. It's just grab him by the scruff of the neck. Like I said, I love that all the animals get unique animations. And it's not just generic bend down, pet on head, carry on. They each get their own little bit to do. Oh, he dance. And while we're up here, I'm keeping my eyes on the screen for anything I may have missed. No, don't brush the bee. Catch the bee. Anything in here? Oh, there is something up here. Hello. Oh, I'm stuck. There we go. 5 diamonds and out the window we go. Dang it, I was trying to purify those on the way. Now we gotta go this way. There you are. Hello, Ernest. Oh. Seems like you've got the treasure. You've got a sharp nose. Mr. Ernest, check out this fragrant material we found in the treasure chest. Any idea what it is? This is a fragrance material. Duh. With it, you'll be able to whim fragrance after acquiring a sketch. Once a stylist spritzes it on, they can up their game when wearing a specific ability outfit. Different fragrance-making materials bring different effects. These materials are scattered across various mysterious caverns all over Maryland. So there's more than one treasure. Yes. Okay, now I'm kind of glad I read the book in case the story continues. Those treasures are tucked away in caverns like the one you just tackled. Fragrance-making materials are the spoils for the mighty. I am on the path to becoming the top stylist in Wishfield. Lower your voice. Come on, let's discuss this privately. Love the ambition. Before you go conquering the world, why not whip up this room fragrance first? Acquire the Traveler's Musings sketch in the Heart of Infinity. Oh. There we go. Boop. Craft. Oh, I need to go fight some more Esslings. Because I've already made this one as like a powder. As gold. Alright, so we just need to wander around, find some more Esslings to beat up. We can do that. So I want to craft some more outfits, but I think that I've already bought the boutique out of everything. Oh, hello. Is that it? said, let's just wander around and unlock more of the map. So let's see where we are. We're getting close to the border. Oh, we haven't unlocked this over here. So let's head over here. Oh, that's what was on the map, the little money bag. That's the merchant who's all the way out there in the unknown lands. There we go, let's follow our little compass. Oh, listen to those birds. They're so pretty. Got some more flowers down here. And the bugs we need, those little goggle bugs. I just realized if they're gonna be like on top of the water, they're probably not gonna be on running water, so we probably need to head down to the lakeside. You know, where there's still water for them to stand on, for us to go catch them. And then we can make those shirts. Bunny. Switch. Let's go pet this Pokemon fellow. Sorry, I'm yawning. Hair powder. Let's go pick up this guy. Scratch. And put this flower. Oh, it looks like we haven't explored up here yet. We still got some money. Whoops. Face that way. There we go. Can I climb up here? Yes, I can, and there's a treasure chest. Shoes! They're kinda ugly, though. Maybe if we can dye them. Because you do have the ability to recolor items, but not every item can be recolored. Oh, but there's another one down there. Maybe we'll get something pretty out of this one. Come on. Give me that. Oh, it was a trick. Oh no. Whatever will I do? There we go. Whipstar! There. My hair is tickling me, my back. I should probably add that soon all this hair is gonna get lopped. All this is going away. Because, you know, for the longest time I've been talking about when I cut my hair short, it's going to be going to wigs for kids. But now I kind of have a bit more of a fire under me to do it sooner rather than later. And I'm thinking short, because I've done the bob cut before, and that's cute, but I want to try like an actual like tomboy short hairstyle this time around. So figure I'm 25, I can pull off a sillier hairstyle now rather than, you know, 2 years from now. And then it'll grow back and we'll let it grow out long and then we'll chop it again once it reaches past the shoulders again. I like doing that. I like the cycle of cutting my hair short and then letting it grow long, because I like both styles. I've always had long hair as a kid, but then eventually it just starts getting tangled and knotted and things, and then you lop it and it feels good, but then your head's cold and... I think both styles look cute on me, the short and the long, but I think this time around I'll cut it short. And see what that feels like. Ta-da! I've always thought that, like, the short tomboy hairstyles with, like, the feminine clothes, it has always been such a cute combination. I'm like, I feel like I could pull that off. Also, I'm just not in the mood to comb my hair anymore. My wrists don't want to do it. Especially this mass here. But it'll keep someone's head warm. It's nice and thick, nice and soft. It'll be really good to make a winter wig out of. But sometimes it's like an octopus where it will just grab onto things, and I've gotten pens stuck in my hair before and I didn't even have a pen in my hand. I've woken up with like Felix's cat toys in my hair because he'll drop them on my bed at night, and I'll just wake up with one of his springs just tied in here. I've gotten bugs caught in here before, so hopefully when they make the wig they make it a little bit untangleable. Cause I don't want a poor kid getting bee caught in their hair when it's... Cause that's what this hair is good at, is getting bees caught in it. Dude. Let's pick up the grasshoppers. Oh, step. I gotta cut my neck. But yeah, I think I could pull off a tomboy hairstyle really good. Don used to have long hair, but it started wrapping around his neck while he slept. Yep, that too. You'll wake up with it doing that. Thankfully, it's not... hair isn't, like, strong enough to do damage, but it's still mighty uncomfortable to wake up with that. Or it's in your mouth, and then you've got, like, the drool streaks in it. Then you gotta wash it, you gotta spend money on shampoo, conditioner. Where am I going? This way. I'll keep picking up the grasshoppers. I also think a way to sort of experiment with what I think I'll look like with a short hairstyle is that I'll draw myself with it, and I'm like, alright, could Bean pull this off? And the answer was yes. There we go, here's what we need to unlock. Ta-da! Cicia Art Academy Field Base. Cool. Realm Challenge. Realm of Nourishment, Escalation, Realm of Breakthrough, Eureka. Oh, I see. These are like the crypts in Genshin. Realm of Nourishment. You get insight for all these. Oh, and then you can level these up. Okay. Luvitic says, I mostly sleep in one position because I am a bed for His Majesty Benny, and he keeps my legs pinned down, so knock on wood, I haven't ever had that happen. Felix will chew on my hair a lot, especially when it's wet. I also think that's why he keeps attacking the kitchen sponge, is because he just likes to chew on wet things. So when I come out of the shower, he will just put a handful of my hair in his mouth and just gnaw on it. collection insight? Sure. Brown, rarity, or higher plants. Come and trade with me. I have a bunch of these. Whee! Oh, it cost 100. I only have 350. Okay. Well, we're doing a lot of collecting today, so that'll help. And we're doing a lot of insect catching too, so let's talk with you. Exchange for bug catching. I have a lot of these guys, so you can take... With your efforts in mind, we can make the world a better place. Yes, we can. And the motorcycles won't shut up. I'm not fishing. Try cupping some water in your hand and drizzling it on the counter if he's allowed on the counter. Yeah. I call that drippies. Benny has a fountain, he has a bulb, neither are good enough. I think Felix just likes chewing on things, as you've seen, and then if it's something that has water on it, he likes chewing on it even more. He's a gnar. I don't have many things to give you. Pony curls, bibcoon, furball. Let's give you a piece of bunny fluff. There we go. And that's all I have. There we go. He tries to get the soapy water by the sink. Ah! Yeah, not going to let them eat the soap. Benny is too. Did the rescue mention if Felix was weaned early? That was a big question I had, because like I said, the first tell to be able to tell him apart from his siblings, because there were 5 identical black cats, and every time I went to visit the shelter a few times that week to first would pick one out and then to keep visiting him so he'd get used to me, but every time I went I would forget which one was him until you looked at the little collar and saw the shelter name that was written there. His original name was Pedley. But they did say that all of the kittens, they were born in foster care to a mother cat who did have some sort of sickness. I think it's like feline... Was it feline AIDS? Or something like that, but either way, mother cat was very sick. And I believe the kittens definitely were weaned off early because she was passing it on to them through the milk. So I figured that that's probably where the chewing came from. But then again, the shelter folks also said that, like, well, all 5 of the kittens were weaned off at the same time, and he's the only one that chews on people's fingers, so he might just be weird. He might just be like that. So that was a question, because I've never had a cat of my own before, or a kitten, per se, and I got him when he was like, 5 months old. And that was my question as he was chewing on my fingers. I was like, is this just a kitten thing, or is he just strange? Is this just a habit of his, or do all kittens do this? And they're like, no, he's weird. FIV? Probably. Probably. That might also be why he's so tiny. I'm sorry, I just hit the dog. I meant to do this. There we go. Yeah, kitties who are weaned early tend to be chewers, from what I've heard, and Benny definitely supports that theory. Always he was taken away early too. But then again, like they said, that his 4 siblings didn't pick up that habit, so it's just him. But yeah, that might also be why he's tiny, why he's a little guy. he's definitely he's gotten bigger, so he's definitely growing, but for a year-old cat, oh, this is the one that Mystic has. For a year-old cat, he's still the size of like a 6-month-old. That's cute. Oh, I can make it. I don't want a hoodie. I won't waste my ballet flies. Benny didn't have a mom. Well, I'm sure he did. But I know what you mean. Was he a stray? Or did you get him at a shelter, or did the cat distribution system put him in your way? I should say, did you get him from a shelter, or did you find him? I don't want to talk to anybody here. I just want to unlock that thing. Let's keep going and unlocking stuff. We got him from a rescue group. Oh, that's good. Chevalien worked at an animal rescue center. It's one of those things where everything that comes up is like, everything I see reminds me of them. But yeah, support your local animal shelters, even if you don't have time to fully volunteer, or don't have room in your house to adopt another one. You can always go play with the cats for free. And it helps to socialize them to get ready for when they do get adopted. There we go. Oh. There we go. Big fan of supporting animal shelters in this house. See, the PetSmarts near us rent out space to rescue groups, and that's where we got Benny and his big sister Soho. Sister only in that they were both our kitties. Aww. Soho's a good name for a cat. I'm trying to think of a name for the next cat. I get it'll be a while because apartment has a 2-cat limit. But I know someday my roommate's got a girlfriend and they're madly in love, and someday they'll head out together, and I'm like, well, looks like I'll just have to get another cat at that point. So I'm trying to think of names for that time comes, because Felix definitely cannot be alone. He needs a playmate. And right now, Laddie's a good wrestling buddy. But like I said, he's timid. He hides a lot, and I feel like Felix would do well with a kitten. You know, he'd do well as the older one. Whoop. There are some stray cats around our building that I've seen before, and the temptation to just scoop them up is so real. Soho was her shelter name. She was about a year old when we adopted her, and she was used to the name by then. I see. There was another cat that I was looking at before Felix, whose shelter name was Pugsley, named after the Addams Family character. But I'm like, you don't look like a Pugsley. I feel like that'd be a good name for one of those squish-nose cats. I have the name Brownie Bite reserved for if I come across a brown cat, because I haven't seen too many brown cats, but I've seen some brown stray ones. So I'm like, if I get a brown cat, it's gonna be Brownie Bite. But at the same time, I want a name that kind of goes along with Felix, so maybe something else with like an X or a V in it to match the end of the alphabet names. Or because Felix was a cartoon cat. You know, the original Felix. What name is that? Oh, that's a ferret! I need this? Or... Oh, there we go. Pet the magical ferret. And you're blocking the camera. Yay! Boop. Oh, and I see something else through the trees. Let's go. Are you just gonna let me take you, or are you gonna do something? Dang it. Let me pick it up! There! Dingus. I assume there's one above me? Oh! I screwed up. Back to the beginning. I can sprint by doing that. There we go. What is that? No, hold on. Put the star away. What is that? Is that a giant bird? That's a giant bird. Oh, oh, oh. I was like, is that just really close to the camera? That's a giant bluebird. Hi. Big birds always freak me out. Not big bird, but like actual big birds. Because I've seen bald eagles the size of me. Come here. Bit! I bit the bird. Oh! Leap. Can I ride you?
A rainy day is perfect for picking rainy orchids.
Are those rocks or are those things to collect? Those are rocks that are just floating in weird. Well, this is sick. Why are you turning? Can I control you? Oh, you're just kind of going in circles. Oh, are you... Were you waiting for me to get that? I'm sorry. Yeah, I'm staying on you. I'll get the star this time around. Talk about a nice way to discover a map. Yeah, check this out. And I'll let you get close to it. And swoosh! Thank you, bird. I drift away now. Goodbye. Well, that was cool. Let's keep walking and see what we find. More of these. Can I catch these guys? Probably. Glimmer drops. They're called fireflies. Do you call them fireflies or lightning bugs? As Pennsylvania, we call them lightning bugs. I guess when you can float or fly on your own, standing on a bird isn't as precarious a position. Yeah, it's nice to have the safety net of being able to just... What? I'm gonna pick some of these. I'm gonna pick some of these. And we got some horses. I think that's a horse. What is you? You a goat. Oh, the little stripy babies. Ninja Star says I'd probably call them fireflies just because of the Owl City song. Ha. Look at that. Long stocking. You're a long stocking. Okay, I need some pieces of you. Or something. Owl City was like the soundtrack of growing up in the 2012s. Owl City and Mountain Dragons. Goats are cute. Look at that. I do love the fantasy animal designs. Like, that looks like something you'd get out of a fantasy Barbie set. Look at that. Oh, poor babies are getting rained on. Oh, no, don't touch the goat. Cute. Hello. Is this where I was? And I just didn't notice this? Oh, I've been over here before. Oh, this is a little game. You're dirty. Had a star kickball player named Calcio. Being born into poverty didn't stop him from pursuing his dream. Use the kickball to knock down the bottles. Okay. Where's the ball? Fireflies or lightning bugs, depending on the context. Like in Minecraft, they're fireflies. We called them lightning bugs when I was a kid. I don't know if that was regional to... Is that Missouri or Minnesota? Missouri. Or if we picked that up from our cousins in PA. It's kind of like a soda pop thing. You call it soda, you call it pop, you call it soda pop. Fizzy beverage. Michigan. We have a lot of MIs in the States. Where's the ball? Can I just kick him? Yay! Random quest started? No, I don't think so. I want to go unlock more stuff. So we got that, we got that. We need to hit these things out here. We hit this because that's the bike shop, and then I think over here, here's the wish camp, which was spooky. We called it pop. In Texas, it's Coke. I forgot about the third option. Just all soda is Coke. It's all Coke. Dr. Pepper, Coke. Mountain Dew, Coke. Baja Blast, Coke. Okay, so we need to... we'll just keep heading this way, and we'll wander up here to Relic Hill. And then maybe on the way back, we can go find, what's his name? Kilo. No, don't brush the bee. What kind of Coke y'all want? Yeah, but for PA, it's pop. What kind of pop you want? I need to go get some more pop for the party. You look like you have a quest. I'm not gonna do that. Pick this up. I pick up the grasshopper. Pinhopper. Button cone. Bounce. Yeah! We bounce. Since we're on the regional lingo, cake, supper or dinner? Dinner. Supper always sounded weird on my tongue. Supper. The S and the P, but it's dinner. That's good. I'm gonna make some dinner. I'm gonna go get some food for dinner. Boop. Supper always seems more formal to me. Yeah, that's like an English word. It's like, join me for supper. Like, you need to say it as supper in order for it to sound good. When you say it's the American accent of supper, it sounds odd. It's like, yeah, you're saying it wrong. Gonna join me for supper? It's time to sup. What's up? Ninja says both, depending on how tired I am. Yeah. I think this is the right way I need to go. And keep an eye out for little water bugs. Can I stand in here without dying? Yeah. There's a whole song that will always get stuck in my head called Pittsburghese. And someone just made a polka about like the very specific Pittsburgh accent that we have, which probably came from like the Polish, Irish, Italian immigrants kind of smushing together. And now we have something that's a little bit of Boston and a little bit of Appalachia. And so instead of... I gotta focus to say it correctly. Instead of creek, it's crick. This is a crick. Instead of mirror, it's mirror. Instead of saying come here, you say mirror. And that's where you'll hear it in my voice, where instead of saying fire, I say fire. Instead of saying tire, I say tar. Instead of, the most obvious one you'll hear me say is instead of flower, it's flower. I'm gonna go pick some flowers. It's like F-L-A-H-R. Flower. But someone made a really cute like polka song about Pittsburghese. It's like, down where the three rivers meet, there's a certain way they speak. You know the apple doesn't ever fall too far from the tree. Though I've been gone for many years, when I come back it reappears. Worsh is a big one. I haven't picked up on worsh instead of wash yet, because I'm saying I'm gonna wash. Actually, I say I'm gonna go wash some clothes. Okay, it's subtle. I'm gonna go wash some clothes. I'm gonna wash my hands. I had a neighbor who said the full-on worsh. When I was a kid, I heard creek both ways, so I thought they were different words. Growing up in Michigan, I have what most consider a Canadian accent on some words, especially at and about. You get the ats. We pick up a little bit of that. Let's see, I'm gonna go out and about. Like I said, I grew up in both like closer to Pittsburgh, and then college closer towards the lake, which is, you know, our little border between US and Canada. So we got whispers of both the Appalachian and the Canadian, sort of combining together. And that's where when people listen to me speak, they're like, oh, you sound like you're Southern. I'm like, no, I'm Appalachian, which is Northern Southern. Same breed, different region. Or dead bug. Where's dead bug? Come here. See? And I can definitely dial it up when I want to. Because I think the more, I guess, like, in character I am as being, the more I pull the Southern out. So you hear it a lot in the Minecraft videos, where that's the Southern accent is kind of my stage voice, because it's just a lot easier to talk that way. It's a lot easier to get the words out without tripping over them. The more I dial up the accent, just helps it all flow a little bit better when you're talking to a camera. See, Ninja says, I'm odd, I have a very California accent until I get tired, and then I slowly slip into more and more Southern. See, I don't know what the California accent is. So I think California, because I've been in the city areas of California. I've been around the Los Angeles area, and everybody just kind of sounds like normal, I guess. It sounds very like default settings. Like people there's no twang and there's no uptick. It's just very normal. This is how to describe the California accent that I've heard. But then because I guess California can also cover both the northern and the southern accents. CA is a big state, there are different accents there. Yeah! Although, if you go to California as a northerner, they will find you. They will pick you out. We were, you know, out and about, and just talking on the street of, like, you know, looking at the phone map, being like, alright, where you want to go? And somebody deadass stopped and went, are you guys from Pennsylvania? How'd you know? So they can pick out a northerner very quickly, being like, oh, you're not from around here, are you?
Yeah.
See, it's hard to describe the Canadian out and about. It's not an A sound, it's more rounded, like, ow, out and about, out and about, out and about. I need to listen to more Canadian sounds. Bonnies! I'm sorry, I scared you. Ooh, this is cool. Distraction time. I love the ruins in this game. The fact that, ooh, rainbow! Yay! No rainbow outside. Oh, plenty scared me. Yeah, I guess like I said, in California you can cover both the southern, almost Texas accent, but then you get further up top towards like San Francisco area, and then you can get into the Canadian accents. And then in the middle you've got the Midwest. And then heavy dose of Spanish influence. Spanish Southern. Uh-oh, we're stuck. That was the cool thing growing up and going to California was, so obviously Pennsylvania's a very, very white state, and there's like next to no diversity there. Like you've got, like I said, you got your Italians, your Irish, your Polish, but that's as far as the diversity goes. So going to California as a kid was literally like the first time I heard other languages being spoken. It's like, oh my god, people from other countries actually exist here in America, not just in TV shows. I remember we walked down the street and just in the span of like going down the sidewalk, we heard Chinese, Vietnamese, Spanish, and something else. I don't know where they were from, but being like 12 years old and hearing other languages for the first time was like, oh my god. There's a bigger world out here. And even here in Colorado, there's a big Spanish population, so it's really cool. Again, like I said, just coming from a very white state and then suddenly being in a spot where you just hear Spanish being spoken all the time. Oh no, not this thing. And especially at work, I think I should probably learn some Spanish, at least some basic bits of like, the bathroom is over here, men's section is over there, just... dang it. Some basic conversational stuff to answer what people ask me. Yeah. Let's go back to the beginning. I have noticed that there are quite a few people who, even though they speak Spanish, they can't read it. So at work, I do have to like help with like the signage and stuff because I'm in the fitting room and we have like ladies and men's, and you can see that there's this poor girl who was just kind of frozen of like which side is the correct one. I had to be like, oh wait, senoritas, this way. I remember my 6th grade Spanish. So I think, like, even just getting like a little pocket Spanish dictionary might help. So I've had people come up to me talking like full Spanish. I'm like, I'm sorry, I don't know what you're saying. I need to go get someone else to help me. But it's like I've never had to be somewhere where I had to know a second language, so I think some Spanish lessons will help out here. I'm not using Duolingo because they suck. Nope. There we go. Ta-da! Oh, there's a dude. So I know what you mean by that Canadian accent. I've heard it as well, and it's a hard one to describe. Louis says, funny thing, I never really thought of having an accent until I was working at Albertsons as a courtesy clerk, you know, bagging groceries, carrying them to the car, and a customer asked me if I was from Canada when I asked if they wanted help out with their bags. Too bad we can't speak over Twitch. Yeah. I guess YouTube. How dare you associate me with Twitch? Should I start streaming on Twitch as well? I know there's a way to like dual stream, to do both YouTube and Twitch. Did I talk to this girl? Ruins in their current state are even more magnificent than when they were whole. In a way, they are more complete now, holding stories both triumphant and tragic. Aww. Since we're here, why not take the time to fully appreciate the stories these ruins have to tell? Okay. Ninja says, it gets very complicated, and I think you'll enjoy it more if you just stream on here. Luffy says, sorry, I was watching Avid, then Cleo, and then the Hermitcraft panel, so I've been on Twitch all day. Oh, that's right, they had their TwitchCon panel. I will have to rewatch that back. Also, did you see the good news with the Scars update? Is that he and his family will be moving into a different house that'll be, you know, more accessible for all of them. So it's very good news. So finally he'll have his bedroom and office space will be separate, which, having lived in dorm and then tiny apartment for many years, I know that having your workstation and your bedroom be the same spot is terrible. It really, your mental health really is affected by your environment, and when you're disabled, your environment is a lot smaller than everyone else. So, and he's been talking about wanting to move into a different house for a while. That would be, you know, easier for him to set up an office. So it's very good news. And I'm kind of in the process of trying to get a wheelchair just for like long distance days and maybe even for work. So right now what's killing me the most is work. Like I'm coming home and in so much pain and I can't really work more than 2 or 3 days a week. And on minimum wage, that's not enough to pay your rent. So my thinking and what I'm trying to get across to like my physical therapist and the doctors is that if I have a wheelchair for work, and like I said, I just work in retail, and that's a lot of moving and walking. If I have a wheelchair for work, then when I come home, I'll actually be able to move and do all the things that, you know, my body is preventing me from doing because I'm tired from work. And I think they keep interpreting that as like, oh, I'm going to give up on walking and I'm just going to let my muscles atrophy and I'm going to give up. And it's like, no. I'm going to use it for work so that when I come home, I can go to the gym and I can go for a walk and I can maybe even go for a run. That's not going to happen. But then I'll be able to go places and not worry about being exhausted after only half an hour. I won't have to worry about collapsing halfway through the day if I go out and do something fun. And they're like, oh, but if you stop using your legs, you won't be able to, you'll lose the ability to walk. And I'm like, I want to get the wheelchair so that I can keep using my legs. Because when I come home from work, I am so exhausted that I am crawling on the ground and I can't do anything else with my life other than lay down and recover from being in pain. And I would very much like to stop that cycle. And if I can prevent myself from being in pain from work, then that'll free up the rest of my life to no longer be existing in constant pain. And like I said, it's just feeling like you're on trial and trying to explain it to, like I said, the physical therapist and the doctors. And be like, I know what I'm doing. I truly believe that this will help me, and I know that this is a long and arduous process to get one, and I wouldn't be going through it if I didn't truly believe that this would help me. Now let's do this. Launch ball. You said box. Oh, I see what I need to do. I thought that was a lot further away. Uh-oh, I'm starting to smell my computer. This game always makes it overheat. There we go. Oh, I need that.
Yep.
And then I need to stand here to make it go down further. Okay. Yay! But yeah, I did find a wheelchair for sale online that seems to be my size, and it's a sporty one and not one of the big clunky hospital ones. So I ordered it. It was for $500, and usually they go for around 2,000. So it's one of those things where you just kind of have to risk your doctor getting mad at you, because I genuinely believe that this will be the best thing for me. And for $500, I can afford to experiment with it rather than waste my time on a $2,000 one. So with this one, I can at least, like I said, experiment with it, try using it at work, and see if it actually does what I think it'll do, and see if it'll help my pain decrease, so then I can, you know, actually go to physical therapy and do the work to get my muscles back in order without the exhaustion of, you know, existing, preventing me from doing any of that. It's like, there are times I'm going into physical therapy and I'm like, I deadass can't move today, guys. My legs are paralyzed. I probably shouldn't even be here today because I cannot move and I can't do the exercises that you're asking me to do. And then, you know, the voice in your head is like, oh, you're just whining, you can do it, you're just whining because you don't want to do it. It's like, no, I'm fairly certain that my leg cannot lift today. This ain't a psychological thing, it's literally my body cannot move today because of work. So if I stop moving at work, then I will be able to, damn it, then I will be able to move elsewhere and actually keep doing my workouts. Magical piece of paper. Ooh. We got music. Yeah, that's my medical rant today. Actually, never mind, I have another one. I got a phone call from a chiropractor that I was going to. And they did this thing where it's like, oh, you can either come into one session for $20 or prepay for the month and pay $80 for 4 sessions in advance. And I was like, okay, I do go to the chiropractor a lot, so I will, for the first month, I was like, okay, I'll do just pay $80 now, and then I'll use my 4 sessions for the month. I used those 4 sessions, but now they sent me a message saying, hey, we tried to, you know, take the payment out for this next month of sessions, and, you know, your card was declined. And I'm like, yeah, obviously I don't have $80 right now, but I told them, I'm like, I'd like to cancel my subscription. And they're like, okay, we can cancel it, but first you need to pay for this month. Anyone who does that automatically gets registered to me as scum of the earth. And I'm like, well, the reason my card was declined was because I had to pay my utility bill. And the next paycheck that comes in, I'm gonna pay my rent with it. Next one after that, I'm gonna use to pay my car insurance. I don't have $80 to give you, and I'm not going to use your services for this next month, so I'm not going to pay you for a month's subscription that I am canceling at the beginning of the month. I'm not doing that. Need to get up there. So that's just infuriating message to get. And yeah, with everything else going on, it's like, I am just not in the mood to be on the phone with somebody. I need to schedule some more physical therapy appointments, and I'm not in the mood to be on the phone in any capacity. This has to be the only way down. There we go, that's a better jump. Dude. Oh, we got a little comb. Can I craft it? Long stocking wool essence. An essence imbued with overflowing whim from grooming of long stockings with the distinctive traits of long stocking wool. What in the... Jim, say that essence. What is this essence? We're making outfits out of essence now? I don't know how to do that. Probably explained it in a tutorial at some point, but yeah, I missed that one.
Yep.
Luffy says, yeah, that's no bueno. Yeah. Like, I'm telling you I want to stop my subscription at the beginning of the month. And I'm like, hey, I don't want to pay for this next month because I'm not going to use it. They're like, okay, we can cancel it, but you have to pay for this month first. No. I'm not going to do that. And if they try to send some sort of, I don't know, legal action and be like, hey, you have to pay this, it's like, guess what? I don't have the money. I'm not gonna waste my time getting chased by a chiropractor saying, hey, give me your money, give me your money. And it's like, I don't have it. I don't have it. I'm working part-time minimum wage. You think I have $80 to give you for a service I'm not going to use? Night and Lark, hello! I said hello, I was watching the panel. Ooh, the Hermitcraft panel. I said I forgot that that was today, but how was it? I'll definitely be watching the VOD later. Boop. We bet the bunny. So now they said they were announcing some things as well. I know also with the news that Scar is going to be moving to a new house. That's probably also why Season 10 kind of like came to a close so that he would have time to, you know, go take care of that. Very good. Are you okay with spoilers? Do you want spoilers like the announcements? Yeah! Let me know, let me know! I'm gonna keep wandering around here, picking stuff up. The season starts on November 8th. That's soon! That was quick. Decked Out 3, obviously, so we heard that one. Renee, hello. I do like it though when Tango branches out to other games, because we've seen Decked Out, but I really enjoyed him making Hungry Hermits and like taking other video games and using Redstone to transform it into a Minecraft game. Fantasy base for Ren, cool. Skiz is keeping with the psychology and taking junk. Junk. Fireman Pearl. Aw, she's keeping with the the theme of having a job each season. Give me that bug. Young. Cool. said, I'm excited to see everybody's stuff. But in the meantime, if you don't want to wait for November to watch Minecraft content, I'm on a server called Stonevania, if you want to check it out. And Star Wars, of course. I've been excited for Star Wars. He got his feet wet with building the Death Star. And I'm excited to see him translate that world and turn it into Minecraft. I think that's gonna be really fun. Young and Archetypes thread along to explain. I have a fun story about one of my psychology courses. Okay, cool. I'm sure he'll give us a lesson in his videos. But that'll be really sweet. I said I'm surprised it's starting that quickly. Although I guess it's only 17th of October. It feels like October's already over, but we're only halfway through. I guess it's because my mom is visiting in a few weeks, and it's kind of in my head that, like, October's already over, because November's going to be in a few weeks. But I just have a poor perception of time. And he explained the hierarchy rather well. And Nightlark's is saying, like, how's he going to make all the little details? I can't wait. And especially since he said since Scar said that he wants to dabble in redstone more, that'll be perfect to make moving pieces for the set. And I'm excited to... I think he said that he wanted to make the redstone school, and, you know, I'm always a sucker for any Scar Mumbo interactions because they are just very funny together, and I want to see Mumbo try to teach Scar redstone. That is going to be entertaining. Because I'm in the same position as Scar. I have no idea how to use redstone. Chef was the one who was teaching me, but we got as far as making an opening door. Everything I see reminds me of them. Nightlark says, my birthday's on Sundays? That's exciting! Cool! Happy early birthday! Well, I gotta get my muns. And Aaron! I almost called you Eric, because I'm dyslexic. Aaron says, hi, how are you? I'm doing good! Okay, we're just playing some chill Infinity Nikki. Hey, Luby says, I've gotta go feed His Royal Majesty, but I'll be back. I've got more work to do. Alright, I'll be here. Like I said, I want to go for another trash walk later on today, but I guess it is 5 o'clock. The sun is gonna set soon. The sun's gonna set in like 2 hours. So it's getting darker faster, but trash walk doesn't take too long. Usually I only get like 20 feet, and then I have a full bag, and then I need to walk back to the dumpster, and that's about as much walking as I can do, but... Nightlark says, what game is this? It's really pretty. Well, this is a game called Infinity Nikki. Okay, are the enemies or bosses hard to beat in this game? No. I'd put it on the same difficult level as any Hello Kitty game, but basically it's an open world dress-up game. There we go, now we're not gonna get attacked, so I can park and bark. Alright, so... Oh, this is Infinity Nikki, an open world dress-up game, and this is kind of a world where all of fashion exists at the same time. So when you go into the villages, you've got people wearing Victorian gowns, you've got people wearing hoodies, you've got people wearing 70s jeans and boots. You got people wearing Victorian suspenders and straps. But there are these people called stylists. The lore is a little bit much, but the gist of it is that there's these people called stylists, and the stylists are able to make magical outfits that give you magical powers. So the outfits themselves give you magic powers. So you can, you know, shoot stuff, you can float, You got like bug catching outfits, you've got like wait, button, there. You've got like animal grooming outfits to go pet animals and pick up their fur to use for outfits. And I guess the lore could be a little bit much. The user interface has much to be desired. But once you get past that and you just get into the game itself, you can just run around and ignore the quests and just pick up flowers all day, which is kind of what I'm doing. You've got these little sock creatures that are kind of made from discarded fabric that had the acquired dark energy. But it's fun, it's relaxing. You gotta be willing to sit through like a 2-hour tutorial, but once you get past it, you can just run around in the game and ignore the quests and do whatever you want. Or you can follow the quests. 'Cause right now, I'm still in like, sort of the level 1 area of Mirrorland and Flora Wish. So you see I haven't opened up a lot of the map yet, but that's what we're working on today, is we're unlocking all these little waypoints. To do so, I'm right there, and we're gonna keep going this way, and we're gonna explore this over here. But the main quest right now is that, so there is an actual business and economy in this world around making wishes, and you've got all sorts of like little fantasy creatures and stuff dotting the land, so it's a really cool fantasy game. But the issue right now is that somebody has been selling scam wish bottles with the promise that it'll make your wish instantly come true, and they've been like targeting desperate people, you know, and everyone who uses one of these scam bottles falls into a coma. And, you know, there's a slew of people in town, or, you know, in the local hospital, who haven't woken up yet. So Nikki, who kind of got isekai'd into this world, I guess, it's not very clear. I think she kind of Narnia'd here. She stepped through a wardrobe and poof. But it's kind of a little bit of a true crime case of now tracking down this guy who's selling the fake wishes and beating the shit out of him. But it is a really heavy game to play on your computer, so if you play it on like a laptop or something, it might only last for like a half hour before laptop overheats. Night Lurk says, you know, that checks out, went through the wardrobe to dress up land. Yeah. Boop. Ah! Wait, what was I supposed to do there? You've got all these little puzzles here, so like I said, it's not a perfect game, but it's a pretty game. It's relaxing. Boop. Boing. Oh, that's what I had to hit. Let me try that again. Like I said, difficulty level, the only difficult thing is getting through the tutorial, because there's just a lot of dialogue and you just gotta click, 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 click. You're like, just let me get to the game, let me get to the game, let me get to the game. And then, like I said, you gotta unlock all of these and figure out what each individual bit does. It's like, my critique is that all of this could definitely be simplified into like 5 buttons instead of 20. But you can pull for outfits, like you said, it reminds you of Genshin. Not the same studio, but I wouldn't be surprised if it's like, you know, the same software that they use to build the land. But it's just this open world, run around and gather stuff. Wow, there we go. And you can collect these little dewdrops to give to a dragon, and then he'll give you more outfits. Smash. And a lot of the same mechanics as Genshin, except it's a lot more exploration based than fighting.
The wind is picking up.
So there's no swords.
Mama, be careful. Don't blow
You can
away.
get a sword as a decoration, but...
I'm not worried at all.
And you got this weird little cat that follows you around. But apparently he's not a cat. I don't know what he is, but he's your companion, and you can't get rid of him. Horse! Uh-oh, your hair is messed up. There we go, so you see you got a horse over there. Let's see if this water is... Okay,
Nikki,
I won't die in here.
Let's stay in the shallow water.
Your outfit gives all these Shadow Lady vibes. Yeah, she's got... this is your main girl, Nikki, and her default hair is pink. And I think that went really nice with this outfit. Let's get some hair from these horses. Some ponytails. And then I'll go into the dress-up screen and we can put together an outfit. Boop. It's kind of Barbie-esque, where Nikki is just this very kind, default settings kind character, but she can be anything that she wants to be, depending on the outfit you put on her. So, the outfits give her power, and... Where's the horse? No! Yeah, so it's kind of like, imagine like open world Barbie game, and she is Barbie. Don't run away. Don't run away. The horses are the most skittish ones. But yeah, there's a lot of side quests that you can do. You can find a lot of just strange creatures in the land as you wander around. Just like an hour ago, we found like a giant pigeon and rode on its back. Not relevant to the story at all, it was just there. In the woods. Come here, buddy. I'm going to steal your hair. Hey. There we go. Here, look at these horses. They look like horses you get in like a Barbie set. Please don't kill me. It sounds very random but fun. I shall write it down. Yeah! Like I said, it's definitely a powerful game that needs some extra power to be able to run it. But you can get it on mobile, I believe. And I think across, you can get it across a bunch of different platforms. So you can get it on PC, mobile. I'm gonna get that other horse. But, you know, let's go into the dress up. There we go. Doo-doo-doo. But also, it's understandable that it's a heavy game because there's so much put into the graphics. I mean, just the fact that her hair doesn't clip into her. And all of the fabric reacts as real fabric. It's like, no wonder why it's burning up my computer. It's... they put a lot into it. Here we go. I might get my hair cut short into something like this. Twirly skirt. Yeah! It's fun to just sit in here and do this. Because you do have to do the quests to unlock more outfits and get more stuff. But, you know, even in the beginning of the game, you could just go to the store and just buy some stuff and dress up. See, these are the ability outfits. So you get like a little mechanic's outfit, fighting outfit, floating dress, business suit, prom dress. That was cute. So let's make a new one. Custom look 7. Yeah, we're not gonna save that, so... So this is Nikki's kind of like default outfit, which is pretty enough in its own. I love the designs. Yeah, like I said, you can get wild with the costumes. Right now, I'm still in the early game, so this is kind of all I have. But as you go and you unlock more stuff, and you know, you do the quests, you get the gems, you use the gems to pull for more outfits. You can mix and match to your heart's content. You can get like giant ball gowns, you can get costumes. Let's... What are we in the mood for? Let's start with pants. I always found that when putting an outfit together, starting with the pants is easier than starting with the shirt. So we've got a lot of skirts that we've got. That's cute. It's got a little... You can zoom in. So it's got a little bird. I also got this one. That's right, we completed a quest for the lady who was making these. So now we have a bunch of these. Ooh. Not plaid. Let's see if we have anything that matches the plaid. Fish. That's for our fishing outfit. Tank top. Oh! You know what? That's actually really cute. We'll save that. We'll keep clicking through. Oh, wait. Didn't I have a green one back here? I have these. I don't have a green skirt. I have brown. Oh, that... Your midriff showing. There we go. So cottagecore. Yeah! Shorts? Those are the shorts that I wear. Oh, eventually, that's my goal, is to get the pieces to make myself in the game, to make my little Bring the Brave costume. Let's go back to this skirt and get a piece to match it. You can just put on a t-shirt, but if I'm playing a fantasy dress-up game, I'm not putting on a boring-ass t-shirt. That one's got frog on it. Hoodie. The hoodie's not bad because it fits nicely, but... Oh, I got this one recently. And I thought it went with those, but... The colors match, but the material doesn't. Oh well. I actually like the silhouette of the hoodie. Yeah, it's actually tailored so that it fits nicely and it's not just baggy. But I think that's... You get like different categories of clothes. You got like sporty, cute, evening wear, stuff like that. Let's see. That one's kind of a Christmas one. Like I said, I haven't... I've only gotten to like level 1, so I don't have a lot to choose from, but we can make something cute with what we have. Let's go with the yellow and see... Gray, yellow, and blue? Yellow and bird. I think these go together because, look at that, the color of the flowers matches the color of the blue down here. It's giving bamboozler Lizzie. Well, let's change her hair, because like I said, her default is pink, but then you can select the hairstyles. So I like this one, but yeah, soon I'm gonna be cutting my hair and sending it off to Wigs for Kids, you know, in honor of my buddy Chev. But I'm thinking this one might be what I come back with. Twin tails. Let's get one that matches this. Purple. It's pretty, but the bit on the side always looks kind of like a little kid that did their own hair today. Oh, that's nice. Oh, look at that with the ribbon twirling through the braid. Look at that. That's nice. And it matches her eyes. We've got... This one's still one of my favorites, where the hair gets tied into bows. That'll look cute. Yeah! This is a new one. This is the one we pulled today. Just straight up ginger. Here's my hair now. Maybe. This one's just kind of ugly. Again, it's giving kid who did their own hair. Green. Maybe. Short. That's a good one for a different outfit. I like that one. And now, Nikki, let's give you some shoes. We'll pick out the shoes first and then the socks. So for this, you don't want something too bedazzled. It's like my first day of 4th grade hairstyle, the uneven one. Yeah. Oh, blue. The blue and the ruffles matches the blue and the ruffles. Alright, now let's see. What are your thoughts on socks with heels? Okay, the stripes don't look bad. Yes. Okay. Or taller ones. Again, the ruffles matching the shape of the shirt. If you know me from my animation channel, you know that my passion is character design. And there's a big overlap between fashion design and character design. Because you're literally using all the same principles for both. Slightly yellow. So this is just my... I just realized this is just the new version of making a me in the Meme Maker. Nightlark says, yes, your fanfiction is one of my favorites. Aw, thank you! I'm trying to work on chapter 7 now, but like I said, it's going very slowly because my buddy Chevalien was one of the first ones who read the fanfiction, and they were kind of one of my first editors, and let's just say without their encouragement I probably wouldn't have posted it. But it's a little bit sad because this will be the first chapter going up without them, you know, looking at it first. So, but I still want to work on it. I'm not abandoning it, but it might be a little bit. Just get through one sentence at a time. And again, it's still weird looking over and not seeing them over there in the chat. We understand, thank you. But yeah, I have a lot planned for Tales of the SS Hermit, and I'm excited to continue the story. I did a bunch of story planning because I realized I had kind of like a pile of ideas of stuff that I want to happen, but I also had plot points I need to hit, so I kind of just had to sit down and like write down lists of everything that I want to happen and things that need to happen, and then organize them in a way that makes sense. So now I kind of actually have an idea of how the rest of the story is going to play out pacing wise. I'm like, this moment's gonna happen here, and then it's gonna lead to this moment here, and then that's gonna lead into plot point moment, and then that's gonna lead into this moment here. We're gonna follow this character, and they're gonna do this, and then we'll come back to this character, and they're gonna do this. So I was just kind of doing some mapping. I feel your writing pain. I'm trying to manage 3 stories at the moment. Oof. Good luck. My throat's getting gunky. I think those socks. And hair stuff. But she already has a bit of ribbon in her hair. See, this is where I just keep pulling this stuff in the gacha. I've only got like 5 shirts, but I've got like 50 hair pieces. So, bow. But she already has a hair piece in. But yeah, 3 stories at once, good lord. Focus on one at a time. Okay, I'm gonna head out now. Have fun, I'll come back if I can. Alright, thank you for stopping in. I'll probably find a stopping point too soon, because like I said, I want to go for another trash pickup walk, and it looks like the sun is starting to sink. There you go, but I'll be on tomorrow for, I almost said Hermitcraft, for Stonevania's Halloween stream. So I'll be on at 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So you can do the math for what that is in your time. I'm gonna take that off. But we'll be back tomorrow with some Halloween hijinks. I will be subjecting the other Vanians to my maze. And they'll be subjecting me to the stuff that they've made. That's cute. And we'll just get to hang out with each other. Oh, I got some earrings. Paper cranes to go with the bird? Maybe. Flowers. The maze will be fun. Yeah, I'm excited. Oh, I need to take off her choker. There we go. Flowers? Oh, that's pretty. Yeah, I think we'll finish up this outfit and then I will head out for my walk. Ooh. Oh, we'll probably see if we have enough to pull an outfit before heading out. Any kind of face wear, sunglasses? Nah. Chest accessories, you can put on a pin. Pendants. Oh, I can wear the little flower jar with this one. Back pieces. I guess that counts as a back piece. Backpack. Or the sunflower hat. I guess we already have the jar on. I don't have any rings, nothing there. Nothing there. Here we go. I think it's a cute little outfit. There we go. Sunflower. Boop. There we go, that's a good adventuring outfit. Now, like I said, I think this would be a good spot to wrap it up. We've wandered pretty far, so we finally got all the way out here. And that means next time we can spend the whole time exploring these ruins over here. Oh, I forgot it says how many pieces you picked up. So we got 22 out of 96 wind stars. They're scattered throughout here. Yeah, we'll go find some later. But let's see if we're able to pull anything else. Resonance. Luffy says, I'm back! Nice. I made a new outfit and... I'm going to see if I can pull for these. Actually, I think I remember where it was that I had to go swap out the diamonds. Color lookbook. No, but oh yeah, here you can see these are like other designs people have made, so you can get nuts with the outfits. Is that card captor Sakura? Cute. Little Christmas outfit. Oh, I like that one. Discover friends, favorites. Where? Mirror level? Let's claim this stuff. Like I said, I remember what the page looked like. I just need to click these. Evolution? No. Blow up? Oh, this is the one that I was trying to get, but I don't know if these pieces are available anymore. Where do I need to go? Courses? No. Oh, I can collect these. Store. Wardrobe. Ability setup. Whim fragrance. So that's the thing that we got today. Color lookbook. Factions. Whim fragrance. Hair pieces. Evolution? No. Backpack? This could all be reduced into 5 buttons. We can go like that. We can go like that. Tutorials, outfits, explore, system. I want to see this. Groom the Sky Monarch to ride on its wings and glide across breezy meadow. Okay. Our journey. Where is it? I know what the page looks like. Oh, but we got stuff done. Grab over here for doing the wishes. Nothing. Stored? No. I'm just gonna click each one in turn. So there's gotta be something I'm missing! DIY workshop? No. Color lookbook? Sketches? Resonance? Courses. Oh, level up. Get more stuff. Okay, so we got one of those at least. We are a pro stylist. Maybe in the compendium? I think this is it. Outfit compendium. Lore compendium. Here, this is the page. Okay, so these are all the outfits that I can open up. World Tales. Exclusive treasures. Exploration season. Okay, I thought that this was where we had to go to swap out the diamonds. Where's the main page for that? Oh, Compendium. Creatures. So this is for all the stuff that I've gathered throughout the seasons. Where's just my basic stuff? Where's my basics? Well, I don't have any of these. Oh, well. But now I have over 1,000, and you should be able to turn these into these. Let's do it on this one. Go to the store. No. It's these ones. It's the blue ones. Would you like to exchange 840 diamonds for 7 resonant crystals? Okay. So you can't swap out the pink ones, which sucks. I mean, I'm sure you can. I just don't know how to do it. But now we can at least finish off with pulling our 10 outfits. Here we go. Socks. Hair tie. Jacket. That's good. Gloves. Nice. Ooh, that's part of this outfit. I want to put this one together. Necklace. Shoes. Those are cute. I'd wear those. Hairpiece. Have that. Hairpiece. Have that. Socks. Shoes. Someday we'll get actual outfit pieces, you know, like shirts and pants and skirts. But we got a jacket out of it. I think the jacket with a little heart on it and the shoes will go nice together. Although it says that's for jogging. And I don't think those are for jogging. Oh well. There we go. We can go one more time. Let's see. Give me something good. Goggles? Okay, that's enough. I think that's enough for today. Anyways, I wanted to thank y'all for stopping by and hanging out with me. Thank y'all for joining the stream. Like I said, this is a very important. I think very helpful for me to come out here and just stream and talk with you guys as I get my energy back and, you know, just kind of get back into the swing of just, you know, going about things normally. But it's still hard. Like I said at the beginning, it's strange to carry on with what you were doing when after somebody in your life passes away, and there is like this kind of guilt of like, how dare I return to normal when, you know, they can't. But you just can't let yourself think like that. But you gotta just keep finding things that you can do one little step at a time, and tell yourself that you're not forgetting the person who passed, but you're carrying on and you're carrying them with you. So, like I said, just coming out here today, chatting with you guys, playing some games is really good to help me, you know, get my head back on my shoulders and get my voice back in order. You can still hear it's a little bit rough, but definitely better than yesterday. And that's the goal, is to just keep being better than yesterday and keep moving on. Keep going. Remember the people who, like I said, have left, and carry on with a piece of them with you. But yeah, once again, I am extremely grateful for you guys and for this community and for you guys being here for me. And like I said, I'm going to be here for you, and I'm going to keep being here for you. And like I said, we're just going to keep going and try to keep having fun and just keep building on what we have. We're going to keep going. We're going to carry a little piece of Chev with us in the chats, in our memories, in our hearts. And we will press on. So, once again, thank y'all for coming out today. If you're enjoying the videos of the VODs, you know what to do. They wouldn't want you to stop doing everything. Your being and your art, streaming, and writing are part of who you are. They wouldn't want you to stop being you, of course. Alright, and like I said, I'm not gonna stop. I have no plans to stop or for the channel to go dark or anything, but it's going to take a while to get used to doing those things without them. But like I said, I have no intention of stopping. And like I said, for those who didn't see, we've got Chev in the jar being held by you guys. So we're gonna carry them with us. We're gonna keep building this dream, because it's a dream that they were a part of, that they wanted to achieve as well. And like I said, that's all you can do, is just keep going and keep them in your hearts. And now everything I do is gonna be for both of us, for both me and Chev. Ninja says agreed. Just take one day at a time. I'll always be here. See you next time, and please remember to like and subscribe. Yes, thank you for saying it for me. Feels weird to say it today, but like and subscribe, as always. Like I said, we'll be back for a Halloween stream tomorrow with the other Stonevanians, 6 p.m. Mountain Time. So do the math, and so you can show up on time. I'm gonna subject people to the maze, and it's gonna be funny. But thank you all for joining me, and like I said, I'm gonna go for a walk and go pick up some trash. Go do some good today. Bye-bye!